Hey guys, welcome back to Quarantine USA. The Baddies are back and we have some special and exciting news. It's our 1 year anniversary. And
yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
There it is. You guys, many of you guys, including my parents, didn't think we would last this long. Okay, nobody. They didn't last long. They got divorced.
He wasn't ready. Well, we got in the house. We have Jonathan,
Ronnie,
Herbert,
and Enrique.
And like Herbert said, we're going to start this talking about our 1 year anniversary. So going back to the day one, me and Herbert, we sat down with Joel. So Joel, we'll give him credit. But yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's not gone, dude. It's just, he's
off the payroll, if anything.
He's quarantined.
He's quarantined. Yeah, he's unemployed for sure now. No, but yeah, me and Herbert, we started talking about this club, and we wanted to see if we could at least get some friends back together and start some fitness club that will be called LA Baddies, which is a year forward. We're actually 3 months out. We thought about the name. It took us a while. Right, Herbert?
Yeah, it did take us a while, but who thought of the name?
Dude, I think we were just talking. I don't know. It was pretty weird.
I don't even remember. It's like. Do you ever remember how you met like friends? You don't remember, huh? It's like the same thing. You don't remember how we started the name.
No, not only that, you don't remember when you were born.
That's right.
That's philosophical. That's specific.
Going deep right there.
Was I even there?
I don't know. That's a great question. But still, though, 1 year. That's dedication, though. That's just,
yeah. How many hikes? Do you actually know?
How many hikes, dude? Let me put on my computer right up, so you guys can see. But I have my computer here. Yeah. So actually, we did about 30 hikes, and we've been going to the gym every day for the past what? I don't know. Well, we haven't been going recently, but
yeah, because the whole quarantine.
Like, 10 months?
Dude, we've been doing 10 months nonstop. Well, maybe 1 or 2 days off when someone gets sick or something. But what I want to do is I want to go one by one. So let's maybe Herbert tell us a story, a cool memory with the Baddies or something that you just like, or even an upset, or I don't know, whatever you think about the Baddies. When someone says, "Oh, you're from the Baddies," or you hike or you run or you do whatever, are you proud of it, or tell them I'm from the LA Baddies, or?
Oh yeah, I tell everyone I meet. I told my boss. He says, "Oh really? I'm a fan. You're hired." That's it. I didn't even have to interview. It was 3-second interview.
Damn.
No, but yeah, I tell people at the Baddies, my friends, coworkers. Actually, only one of my coworkers know because I don't let everybody in my life. Okay. Yeah. But honestly, the one thing that I thought of when the Baddies is the hikes. It's definitely. Because, all right, let's be honest. If you're not used to hiking, it's a bitch. Especially hard ones.
They're all fun to me.
Yeah. Well, we'll go in depth with Enrique. But we have this.
Well, because I started a lot heavier. I started,
yeah, you used to weigh 300 pounds.
Well, see,
every single time.
You overestimated. I was at 230. Okay.
Bro, this is not Black Friday, that you get deals. No, you started at 300.
Okay, yeah, 300. Well, round up, if anything. Yeah, 300. But yeah, that's when you're a big guy and it's hot, things chafe and it's harder to pick up anything. No, I'm serious.
I wasn't laughing. It was just unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly when I first started, that was the hardest thing, probably hiking. I honestly kind of annoyed me at first.
Dude,
fuck this, fuck nature.
Because it was hot too.
Dude, I remember the first hike we went, and I took you and Ronnie. We went to Bristol Nowhere with you guys, and I literally did not have any peanut butter and jelly sandwiches packed, which we always try to do some. Or we didn't have any snacks, and we barely even had water.
Yeah,
we literally went to Bristol Nowhere, and I was funny because you guys were dying. Yeah. You guys hated me. You're what the fuck, Jonathan?
Yeah, we were gonna jump you at the end.
I think you guys were. I was about to run, dude. But your face just dude.
It was defeated.
Yeah, it was defeated. That's it. I literally felt bad for you.
But honestly, when it's over and you realize you did it, it's a good feeling. Let's be honest. Yeah, it's a good feeling when you finish. But 99% of it, you're fuck this. But it's cool when you're done. It's cool when you're good because it feels good. And remember when we finished that first time? It was hot as shit.
Yeah,
and we went straight to Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
And we all ordered. We drank. I gulped my fucking thing. I drank a venti, whatever the fuck. And
venti, I think it was
I think it was a strawberry cider.
Yeah, strawberry cider. Yeah. The milk.
Yeah. You recommended it to me. Somebody recommended.
Yeah, because we have the barista right here in the house.
Former barista,
But yeah, dude. That hike was crazy, and I bet after that we learned, or you learned, make sure to always be ready.
Yeah, but honestly, after that, like hikes were kind of cool. Like even Mount Wilson, even though that was a bitch,
Dude.
it was cool to even do it.
Not only that, let me talk about Mount Wilson real quick. So I recently talked to my friend about Mount Wilson, and I don't know if you saw the satellites and all that stuff. Wait, Mount Wilson? No, you're talking about not Mount Wilson. You're talking about Mount Baldy.
Yeah, I know.
Hold
As soon
on,
as they said Mount
Hold
Wilson,
on.
I was like, I said it wrong.
No,
It's
Mount
Mount
Wilson.
Baldy.
Did you go to Mount Wilson?
I want to bowl.
Did you go?
No.
No? Okay.
Mount
You
Baldy.
probably- you didn't go. Okay, well, Mount Wilson, there's satellites up there. So those satellites, like, create so much radiation that I heard that, like, it's really bad. So don't camp out there. Don't do anything. Because, like, the radiation is, like, watts. Like a lot of watts that you're not supposed to be, like, you know. I forgot what it's called, but I heard one guy got, like, a tumor and stuff. So that worked with around Mount Wilson.
A satellite?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, they're not like
Okay.
small satellites. They're like big satellites. Whatever the frequency we like for any
phones?
like police station. No, like police stations too. Whatever frequency, it goes to Mount Wilson because that's the closest one to us. You know what I mean? That's where all the towers are at.
Yeah, you ever see those huge big ones? You never see
Have you
those?
seen them?
That one like takes
Towers, yeah,
forever
but
to
I know
move.
satellites, aren't they like in the atmosphere and shit?
No, that's that. I'm saying. I'm saying antennas.
Oh, there you go, there you go.
But still, the antennas like they're powerful. If I show you, I'll show you a picture later. But you can see.
I don't know. It sounds like a conspiracy episode over here, guys. But this is not it. This is not it.
All right,
We keep going to
tell your
conspiracies.
story, Ronnie. Now your story, starting with the Baddies, because I know how long have you been. You started with like 2 months after.
I started May 2019. I remember you guys I would say just Jonathan, because back in the day I was working 2 jobs, and I left my first job, Starbucks, and I was like, Jonathan was like, no, hey dude, like you're only working 1 job, you're gonna have a lot more time, like let's work out, like I can push you, whatever. And I was like, you know what, dude, like fuck it, like I'm down. Like I need some muscle in me. I was like 145 back then, and a year later, I'm like 160. I started working out. Like I started hiking. Like I don't know, dude.
Wait, how much stronger
I feel
did you
pretty
get?
good about myself.
How much
dude.
stronger did you get? I'm actually curious. Like from when you started, like from you, so like until we stopped working out.
Oh, strength wise?
Yeah. Did you probably noticed some big difference, huh?
No, yeah. Honestly, when I first started, like squatting, like I hated squatting. Like I avoided it for the longest time. I would just do like dumbbells, or I don't know, just like small stuff. But just recently, I hit like a plate in 25, and I was like,
Oh,
yo,
did
dude,
you
I've
squat?
never hit a plate 25 like ever.
Yeah.
And so I was pretty proud of myself, dude. And then like benching too, I did like a plate. I was like, cool. I started off with like, I don't know, like 10 pounds on each side. I don't know. I was pretty scrawny, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I can push a little bit now, which I'm proud of. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of sad. Obviously, due to the quarantine, like gyms are closed, like whatever. Like I actually dropped like 5 pounds. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited to go back once this is over.
But not only that, like I tell a lot of people, don't worry about not like being afraid of losing the gains, because muscle memory, you know, like all of us know when we go back, like we know our potential. So you go back in there and you just do what you got to do. It might be. I think it's gonna be way more busier than like.
Oh, dude,
like,
I was thinking like all the people who like gave up their New Year's resolutions are gonna be back at it. Right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
gonna be like, oh, this time I'm gonna go back. It's gonna be this
I
time.
feel like it's gonna be a whole new year, dude, for everyone. Because like, I feel like just the 3 months just got. I'm not saying wasted, but I feel like this is gonna be a new year. Like for everyone. Like I feel like we just started late in the year and everybody's gonna go back to normal. It's not gonna feel like normal because everybody's gonna be scared of still getting that, you know.
Yeah, it'd be a lot more. People would be a lot more germophobic.
Oh, for sure. At the gym,
More strict.
I wonder if they're gonna implement any like rules like to like make
Gloves,
sure that you
gloves
clean
and stuff.
every single or wear gloves while you work out.
Make sure you wipe. Yeah.
Yeah, wipe when you go to the restroom and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we always forget that here at the Baddie Nation.
Now we keep it clean. Yeah, but
Anyways.
so Enrique, so when did you start with the Baddies?
I've been a baddie by heart since the beginning, but I was in another country, so I think when I got back, I guess, immediately when I got back, I was kind of forced into it, but it's cool. I have friends.
So you started.
We jumped you in, if anything.
Yeah, I was like, what's a baddie? Like, that's a dumbass name. And I was like, okay, actually, never mind. You're serious? Never mind, it's a cool name.
Yeah,
and I was like,
a lot of people took us. They thought that we were just messing around, which we were in the beginning, but we were like, no, we see this as a group that
might have insulted it at first, but
yeah, like we. But I feel like there's a lot of new members coming in, like with like we do different like sports, you know, like cycling and stuff that we've been pushing. But yeah, I don't know. So you started with just cycling, right? You were gonna hit the gym, but you couldn't.
No, well, I started with the hikes and stuff. And
the hikes, yeah,
I
hikes.
went to like one time to
Mount Baldy, dude. How was the Mount Baldy hike?
Dude.
Your first hike coming back.
The first hike I did was Mount Baldy.
Oh, really?
I didn't.
That's right.
I might have been drunk the night before. I might have not slept enough, but I don't want to say that out loud. And I wasn't ready. I didn't expect a long hike. I didn't know where I was going, who was going to go. I was just like, well, a hike. That's fun. I like hikes. I'm used to hiking, I guess. And then I go to how long was it?
Dude, it was 11,
8 hours. It was like 8 hours.
14 mile hike. And like 2 miles in, I decided to ask, like, how long is this going to go on for? Like, oh, this is Mount Baldy. It happens to be this long. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to have like one water bottle with me. And I'm like, what the? But anyways, it was fun. It was great. I suffered a lot. I still have scars mentally from it, emotionally, but I mean, it was a great hike. It was nice. Once you're done, though, especially when you use the app and you look at the map of like where you walk and everything, it really does feel like an accomplishment at the end.
I think starting from like the very bottom too. We didn't take the ski lift up.
No, nothing.
We started from like the bottom, and
by the park.
Just to like throw a stat out there, like it was an 8-hour total hike.
Yeah, it took us like 8 hours.
It was a whole round trip. That's a full-time shift that you're working.
And we didn't get paid.
We were just fucking hiking. Like, it's horrible. But at the end, it was worth it.
Well, did we take a break? Well, we took a break up there. I know that for a fact. Did we take any breaks going there?
Of course we did.
Oh, no, yeah, we did.
Like, nothing crazy. Just
no,
like
on the way up. Didn't like the last mile, we took like 8 breaks in the last mile because we just couldn't breathe. Like, it was hard to breathe.
It was like a 30-second or 1 minute breather.
Bro. But those last mile was tough, bitch. It was hard.
Yeah, it was tough.
I was cramping up at the end. I couldn't even walk. I was afraid that if I stopped moving, I was going to cramp up. But I mean, yeah, it was crazy. We ate there too, didn't we?
Yeah, I took like a peanut.
Didn't we almost jump that Asian girl who was talking shit?
Nah, we don't talk about that girl. But yeah, there's some girl talking smack about us, but it's fine. Like, you live and you learn. We love all our fans.
We even had walkie-talkies because in our group we had some people faster than others. Not by a lot, but I mean enough to lose where they're at. So we were talking like, hey, you guys still alive? We're like, I think so. And then, like, it was just, the walkie-talkies was kind of fun. The walkie-talkies are fun to carry.
I think it was fun, but I felt like I should have been, like you said, like, I should have known more, like, okay, like, this is going to be tough, and, like, I should have been prepared. Because I just went, we just got there, and I was like, yeah, this is Mount Baldy, cool. And then we started doing it, and, like, when we were, like, 2/3 there, I was like, dude, what the hell did I just sign up? Like, even though I'm the one that said it, like, let's go, But it's fine, like, we did it.
It was cool, but it was my first, I guess, introduction to the Baddies, if you want to look at it that way. And it was horrible. That's for a first impression, like, that was just not how you get someone in.
Hold on.
You gotta put in your 2 weeks on the first day. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't even know my first day. I was already gonna quit.
But not only that, though, like, well, I kind of know that you're really active, so I kind of didn't. For you, I don't care. Like, I'll take you anywhere. But, like, if I'll tell someone else, like, I won't take it there, like, in the first hike.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I was fairly fit, but I mean, it would have been nice to know where I was going.
Well, you did. I told you no problem.
Yeah, I just didn't. I'm sorry. I don't have all the hikes, like, memorized and their distance and height.
But now you know, though. We use the
app.
we
know. And we use the app, which is very cool. We're actually trying to talk about a little GPS. But that's that's just a conversation for now.
Soon.
I think it'd be really cool. I think in case of an emergency at the end of the day, too, the walkie-talkies do that. They can call for help. But, I mean, even the GPS can keep you on track. Because all these hikes we go to, sometimes they're new to us, and we don't know how to do the hike. Very easily, sometimes one hike has like 18 hikes to branch out of, and if you're not paying attention, you might get lost, and you know what I mean?
Wait, so going back to branching out to different hikes. So remember when we all went to, we were trying to find that secret waterfall?
Yeah, did we all fall? Like, I fell on a stick that almost killed me.
Well, we finally found a different. Me, Enrique, and Juan. We found a different like waterfall, and dude, that waterfall like was amazing, beautiful. Dude. And not only that, me and Enrique were talking about.
Oh, you actually did find it?
Yeah, we found it. Like for the second waterfall, not the first one. Because remember the first one was a different. I don't want to say names because we'll see. If you come and hike with us, we'll take you to different places. But we're thinking about getting ropes and stuff and start like. I guess I kidnap anybody? My manager might get mad, but we're gonna start rappelling and we're gonna start doing stuff like more adventurous. So.
Especially, I mean, only if I guess you're willing and if the group we're going with will be capable of doing it, because obviously we're not trying to like separating is one of the things you don't want to do in hiking. So like if it's me and Jonathan,
We're
gonna do not the smartest things and try to climb a mountain with a rope and stuff.
Yeah.
Just for that ugly selfie he takes, and then that's and then go back down. We almost died, like I think,
Dude, I almost
10 times.
Yeah.
So like it's just live and learn or die and learn, like, whichever comes first. But it's just it's pretty cool.
Like not only that, well, I have a story real quick. So I remember our last hike when I came back from Costa Rica before quarantine started. We went to British Nowhere, close to there. We did a different hike, but I remember Enrique, we were like, okay, let's go a different way to get to British Nowhere in Juan, and we're like trying this out. And I was like, yeah, dude, I can do this. And they're like, dude, this cliff is like, it's bad. Like this cliff, like,
yeah, we were.
You cannot do this, Jonathan. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm gonna do this. So I ended up going down, and literally I was like, not even like 10, 20 steps down the cliff, because the cliff is big. I was waiting, and then I could hear the voices saying like, dude, like, don't do it, Jonathan.
I was very eagerly hoping he would fall.
Dude, Enrique said, dude, like, don't, like, look at that, Jonathan, look at it again. And I ended up, like, I was like, all right, let me try this. So I just kicked like a rock or like anything just to see what it would do. Dude, I was like, hell no. I saw that like fall down, and then I went back. Like Enrique saw me, I went back like, dude, hell no.
So and no, I know like maybe evil of me. I'm kind of evil and maybe fucked up to like laugh at him almost dying. But I warned him for the record. Dude, and if he would have died, I wouldn't have laughed. But you didn't, so I'm able to laugh. The point is, he stepped on a rock that like broke, the edge of it broke, and like a bunch of rocks fell under it. Obviously downhill more, you can hear everything and see everything. And he held onto a branch, and me and Juan started laughing because we could see the fear in him of slowly scooting back. He was like very slowly scooting back to like trying to touch the wall behind him, the hill, and like sitting on a rock. He was just there still, like he just noticed that his life could have ended in that moment.
Oh yeah, so
he realized he lived.
How scared were you?
I was scared. I was like
is that the scariest you've been?
Like, it was kind of like, I asked them. Like they were like, hey, you need help? And I kind of was so scared, and I was like, now I'm brave, but I was like, nah, fuck this. Like I was mad, like too. I was like, dude, like all the emotions at once. Like it just hit me like you were. They're like laughing, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. I'm like if I do something stupid, like I don't know, like the wind like pushes me, or I don't know.
It was dangerous.
Random things. Like I was like, nah, like you guys are fucking with me, like you know. But it was me, you know, so I was like, fuck, like, it's my fault, you know, I came down here, so then I just went back up by myself.
And it was funny
but
because...
these guys were like, dude, we told you, and then we ended up seeing, or going down a different way, and we saw the clip that I was about to go down, like, from the bottom, like, from, you know, bottom view.
And we're like, yo,
dude, you would have, like...
But it was funny because...
I would have got for sure hurt, or died, yeah.
As soon as he started scooting back, I asked him, like, hey, are you scared now? And you can hear it in his voice. He said it in such a soft, genuine way. He was like... Yeah, like so soft and tender, and like I'm kind of far, like 10 feet above him, 15 feet above, and it sounded so honest.
Well, I would have kissed him on the cheek and he said it.
I started laughing so hard. But I mean, look, the point is, we were on top of this. Our goal was to make our own trail and have fun, right? Like we were trying to climb up and down mountains to end up on the original trail eventually, and that's where we climbed that, thinking we were gonna get to the trail. Of course, we still need to take a few geography lessons because we were looking at the maps and making sense of them. I've been experienced in reading maps, but I'm not proficient at it. And I told them this doesn't make sense. Look at the flats, look at the lines, and whatever. Long story short, we went up and down a couple mountains that we weren't supposed to. It was very difficult to go up, and it looked like a bad idea. Why we did it is I don't want to answer that question, but we did it. And then on the way down, it was just bad. I don't know why we even went up to begin with, but it was fun. We crossed the river. We found actually a tunnel.
Oh, that was scary. Tunnel.
I'm actually like.
Did you guys go in it?
It took us a few minutes to insult each other to convince us to go in there, and then we had phone lights. We all had a little pocket lights. We had them in front of us, in front of the phone, like we were about to kill someone. Just so scared of like the darkness in the tunnel, like the eerie sounds, just the small echoes of your steps. It was crazy. And then there was this rock figure. Like once we were like deep enough for like the behind us, the light starts to go away.
Yeah.
Then it got more scary, and the phone light isn't that strong. And like I saw this. Once I got close to it, I noticed it was just like 3 rocks right next to each other. But from far away, it looked like a body. I saw the head and then like a figure behind it, I guess you could say. And I was shitting bricks. I was like, maybe this is a person that's dead. Maybe it's a homeless. Maybe it's a fucking lion about to fucking kill me and probably rape someone. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. But it was very scary. I have videos on my GoPro for the record. And
I feel like this is not like what you have to do to tell people to come to hikes with us.
No.
That was just us because it was us 3 that were experienced. We had high tolerance with the fitness. I mean, we were running most of it. Honestly, we ran so many miles of that.
We ran.
It was uphill, down. We were running most of the time. we were just fit for it. So that's when we were able to do that adventurous stuff. If you're clumsy or not, we wouldn't have done that because there was a lot of times where like we were literally helping each other with a jump rope, believe it or not, to like go up down a rock or like it was a lot of dangerous things that if you are just not good on your feet or you're just clumsy, like I wouldn't have brought, let's say, my girl with me because I wouldn't trust her to eat shit with something, not because she's bad or just, but I mean, I was with the people we were with. We did what we did because we knew who came with us.
We know what our potential.
Would you guys do it again?
I would do it again for sure.
I'd do it again.
Yeah.
The thing now, I'll take like rope and stuff, so I could like do that climb that
and
I wanted
maybe he
to
could not
do,
die. Yeah.
and not die. The thing is that when we did the mine, or he was saying like the tunnel, it was so funny because we went in and then we like literally walked like 10 steps or like a little bit, and we walked back like, nah, we can't do this. It's too dark. And I remember Enrique and Juan were like, come on. Oh no, they were like, nah, let's just go, Jonathan. Like we'll do it next time, bro. And I was like, no, there's no next time. And actually, I'm happy that we did it that time because all this is like we're quarantined now. We can't really go like to the hikes and stuff. It's all closed down. But dude, when we kept walking down, like I was in the front because Enrique's like, hey, you go in the front. I was like, all right, be next to me just in case.
No, okay, first of all, hold on, let me correct that. I was in the front the whole time. He was in the front for like 2 minutes, and I was in the front the whole time. Yeah. And then on the way back, I was the one that was scared the most.
He was in the back.
I'm not proud of this. Like I'm not making myself seem like a wuss, but I was the one I was legitimately scared. This is just not stuff I'm comfortable with. And I was in the front most of the time, and on the way out, I was in the back. Tell me why my dumbass was literally walking backwards, like pretending someone was gonna jump me if I'm not looking at the darkness behind me.
Wait, but you guys didn't go that far in.
No, we went all the way
in. But okay, so we went as far in as we could without having to go in deeper because I guess the tunnel had levels, and once you crash into a wall of like broken rocks, there's a hole on top of another little tunnel, and I mean, I don't want to know where it keeps going, but we asked one of the like veteran hikers or some old man that like lives for gold there. He told, those are the mines that the Chinese built back in some kind of year, and then he was telling us, did they leave here to here, but it's very unstable. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. We're like, yeah, we didn't. But I mean, it was a really cool experience. Though. It was cool.
Dang.
Wait, well, what's your guys' favorite hike, Ronnie? Like, what's your favorite hike? Like, let's go from short distance hike or a waterfall hike to like a long distance, because I know a lot of the long distance, so like a short and a long.
Favorite hike? Well, honestly, dude, I would say I like.
And you could go from here to like local.
Yeah, I like
to like Yosemite, Utah.
I like when we went up north. Yeah, to Sequoia National Park.
Oh, Sequoia.
Like the hikes we did there were like honestly like as far as scenery and everything, like those were the best looking hikes. And I don't know, I like to see green. I like to see trees and plants and like wildlife. And yeah, dude, like that one by far. I don't know. It's just nothing tops that.
Yeah, Sequoia was dope though because we saw bears and we saw like wildlife, like you said.
Yeah.
Dude, the bears were like, I thought they were gonna like come up, not come up.
Yeah, we saw like 2-3 bears like from a distance, and then obviously the sequoia trees are like ginormous and.
Well, that was like a little random side trip from when we went to Yosemite, which was pretty cool. Like nice call because I know you called it or you said it like late.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because we were coming back down and I was like, hey, like let's just stop by Sequoia, like just real quick for a couple hours, like before we go back home. And honestly, dude, I'm glad we did. Like, it was, I don't know. Yeah. It was really awesome.
What's your favorite, peak that you done? Like a peak hike, I know you done like Strawberry Peak.
Zion.
Zion.
We went all the way to the top. Yeah.
I would say,
or,
the most.
Mount Baldy or.
Yeah, like for more, like a scenic peak, I would say like Zion National Park was like.
That was really nice. I really liked that.
It was really cool. It was pretty scary too, but like going up there, just because that last like what is it like half mile, quarter mile, like you're literally holding on to chains like going up and people have died like going up. Like, I don't know. It was.
Remember when we came back like a month later, some girl fell off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I'm saying the clumsy people. Nothing against you, but know your limits. Yeah. I'm not saying you can't grow. You can definitely get into an environment where you can actually, I guess, challenge yourself. But challenge yourself and like, maybe in a more controlled environment instead of like trying to do something that you know you eat shit all the time and you want to step on like very thin rocks and a cliff where you can die if you fall. Maybe that's not the time to challenge it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like as long as you've got some experience with you, and then obviously like the right gear too, like that'll take you a long way.
Yeah. Well, not like shoes or proper like hydration packs or food. You know, sometimes I think food's important. or snacks and stuff.
It's essential.
I know we talked about a lot of snacks, but hey, Herbert, what's like your favorite hike? You said Zion. You like going to Zion?
Yeah, honestly, Angel's Landing was really nice. It looked like a fucking screensaver. It even looked real. It looked really good. Like honestly, I was just.
How was that trip? Like, did you like that trip? Because I know, like, I was planning it behind the scene, and other people helped me.
Yeah, you know what? It was a really fun trip, and I wouldn't change anything. It was really good. It was fun. We ate. It was good memories. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted.
People fell. Remember, your brother in the pool. That big old thud.
Oh shit! Yeah, we had been drinking, just a little bit, I would say. Maybe like
responsibly though.
6 White Claws. Anyways, no, yeah, we went to the pool and then, yeah, my brother ate shit.
He walked it off like it was
highlight of the night. Yeah, he walked up like it was nothing. I mean, obviously, yeah, we were a couple White Claws in.
I'm sure he felt it the next day.
I saw it the next day. I still saw the imprint on the floor.
Yeah, but no, we want to do. We had a lot of plan for this.
We should do another trip.
Yeah, we want to do another trip,
Yeah.
but we can't do it Well, everything's closed right now, so we have to just wait.
Yeah.
Going back to this virus stuff is really slowing us down on what we had planned, but at least we could try to do some stuff like cycling. Yeah, it got big. It got big for us. We've been getting new members. Well, we're gonna get new members for cycling and stuff like that. We do more cycling rides. But hiking, yeah, we can't do any hikes. No hitting gyms.
No gyms, no hikes.
Trails are closed. Gyms are closed.
Even some biking, I guess trails are closed.
Trails, yeah, like Santa Fe Down Trail. If you guys are bikers, you guys can go out there.
Can't or can?
No, you can't. Well, you can if you jump over, but it's taped off. Yeah,
there's literally a sign that says, "For all bikers, this trail is closed," something like that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think my favorite peak or stuff. I think Mount Baldy was awesome, dude. I really like Mount Baldy. I would do it. I would do it again.
That was like the only time I saw you really struggle.
Dude, I was struggling.
Like you were gassed. Like yeah, you were.
Out.
Yeah.
The thing I was gassed out is I was waiting for someone, for my girlfriend behind. I was hanging out with her, and I just felt like I don't know how you guys feel, but when a lot of people when I work out though, I like to be in the front always. That's just me. I like to be in the front, and I feel like I'm in the back, the hacking. I feel like I just lose motivation. I feel I want to be motivated. I want to be in the front. I want to push a pack.
Me too.
You actually said that in the hike. It's fuck. Nick's whoever was in front.
Yeah,
you're fuck. He's in front.
Yeah, everybody knows. When we cycle, I always try to push a pack. We switch off, but whatever. I just feel like energy. Working out is you also need someone that has energy. To spread it, good vibes or good energy. You don't want to have someone that brings everybody down. There's some people out there that you're hiking with, and they're like, dude, I can't. They always say I can't. No, stop saying you can't, and just say you can, or just push yourself. It's well, after we're done, we're all still gonna be friends. It's just yeah, you might be tired. But just push it. It's gonna be a point where you're gonna be done,
And me and Jonathan do that very well. We push you.
Yeah. I like pushing packs too. A 12-pack of Modelo, but it's all good.
Yeah, I dig that too, though.
No, but you guys know me at the gym. I like to push you guys or anywhere. I like to say come on, guys. This is it's only weight, whatever. But I'm there to help you. Even Enrique, when we go hiking, I'll wait for someone in the back. And I'll try to motivate you, come on, you got this, breathe, or you need water, you need a snack or something. Even though sometimes they hate me, they're no, get away, But I feel at the end of the day, I don't know, we're just friends,
I feel that at the gym too. You're always pushing us, bro. I hate you sometimes, bro. Hey, slap on another plate, Ronnie. Come on, you got this.
But not only that, though. Watch. Let me tell you. let me tell you. The only reason why I do stuff like this is because. It's not because just I want to see people struggle. You know how some people say you want to see me struggle, or you want to no. I was I know that people have their potential, but there are a lot of people are scared to show what they got.
Yes.
And not only that, I feel everybody could be an athlete or just be really energetic or whatever if they really push and be hungry for it. A lot of people are not hungry for it. A lot of youngsters I see it everywhere, like all ages, like, you know, they just want to stay home, and which is a good thing now because everybody's like quarantined, you know, so everybody's all staying home, like, hey, you know what, you better enjoy this time. But I feel like when we get out of this, like, I feel like more people should go out and know that they have hobbies. Like, there's more than just being home. Like, a lot of people want to, like, I talked to some friends that, like I said, like, we have a new writer, and he like literally told me, like, dude, I'm bored at home, I want to start writing. And I was like, okay, like, get a bike, like, you know, I'm down to help you get a bike and start writing with us. And like, he wrote today. He got his bike yesterday, and he's like, dude, it's like, it feels good to ride. Like, my legs are like burned out, but like, it's a good workout. And, you know, I told him, I was like, hey, you know what, like, I didn't push him like, hey, get a bike and spend the money. We try to get a good deal. At the end of the day, it's like, try to get a good deal, whatever, like, from the gym or like for cycling or for like any type of gear, and like, just push yourself. Like, I feel like everybody has the potential.
I think another perspective of what he's saying too is kind of more like the norms of this time in the world. Like, let's say 2020, I guess. Like, everyone is so comfortable being a human in this time. Like, you have houses, roofs over your head, food in the stores. You forget the fact that like he says, as a human, as an animal, with the body you have so much potential, and your body has so much capabilities that you didn't even know, and you don't care to challenge. And the slightest uncomfort moment you have, in a moment of uncomfort, you give up in things. Like, you just feel uncomfortable, and, oh, that's it, I'm tired. When you're not really tired, or you just give up easy because you're just so used to, I guess, living this nice life, honestly, whether it's, I mean, we live in a fucking first world country right now. I mean, so like, people get too comfortable with it, and that's why America has obesity rates. That's why America has all these high rates of whatever you want to call it. But it's because people get comfortable in that, and they get scared of challenging themselves. Like Ronnie says, I hate it when they push me, but then at the end of the day, it's like, it's cool. I realize that I can actually do it. I can actually still push a little further. I mean, it sucks. The process sucks. Every time it sucks, you know. But I mean, but you can endure. The point is, your body can take it, and it'll only get stronger from that. And people don't understand it. They give up too quick, and they just accept failure instead of accepting success or accepting themselves to be better.
You know, I actually, that's only the reason I did stand-up for the first time. I felt too comfortable. Like, I heard that on a fucking podcast somewhere. It was like one of the worst things. Yeah, one of the worst things you do is be comfortable. Like, it's just easy to be comfortable. I eat like fucking pizza and it feels nice. I go to sleep, you know, it feels good. I play some video games or whatever. But then, like, it became too normal, you know?
Yeah,
it gets too boring. It's mundane.
Like, no pain, with no challenge in your life. Like, honestly, I honestly challenge you people to, like, challenge yourself, whether it's physically or mentally. Yeah. Like, honestly, like, a lot of people, like, you're not dumb. Understand that just because there's someone else smarter than you in the room or in the world, like, that doesn't mean you're dumb. We're all human, right? Same species. We all hold brains, right?
We all make mistakes.
And the most genetic form, like, we can basically all be as smart as the guy next to you. You just have to know the difference. How did he get there and how are you not there? I'm not saying compare, but I'm just saying that, like, know that, like, I mean, you can definitely get smarter. If you're dumb, or if you think you're dumb at something, what's stopping you from learning something else? Or is that something?
Also, one of the worst things too is distractions, dude. Like, I don't know, like, especially with this social media thing, like, you have entertainment all the fucking time in your hands. That's what, honestly, some other things that kind of stops you from doing what you want to do is because you always have this fucking thing in your hand. You can watch it all. You laugh for a bit, and then you waste 4 hours, and then you go to sleep. And then you just do the same shit.
Another thing, look at your social media. Honestly, I also challenge you people to check your Instagram because I know it tells you how long you've been on it.
iPhone's doing that shit too now.
So, like, at the end of the day, before you go to bed, I want you people to look at your Instagram or whatever accounts you use. I don't know how many of them show them, but I know Instagram actually shows you how many hours or minutes you actually spent scrolling through Instagram or just on the application for that day. And you'll see maybe like, wow, I spent 3 hours, 2 hours. Like, it just felt like when I wake up, when I go to sleep, I'm on Instagram, and then throughout the day, I scroll here and there, maybe when I eat, when I this, when I that, when I'm in the bathroom. But I mean, like, you realize, like, wow, that's like 3-4 hours of my day that I spent on the social media.
You think
that's like, wow.
You think Pornhub has that?
I don't know. I mean,
really? 5 hours?
Not only that, but like, if you're going through Instagram and you're like, you have 3 hours on Baddie's page and you're going through the workout, that's fine.
That's completely okay.
Fine, you know,
that's
Enrique,
cool.
like, I don't know what Enrique's talking about, but it's fine, you know. But like, okay, let's go back to, like, I think your brain is so powerful though. Like, your brain, like, literally when you wake up, and if you say, you know what, you wake up and if you say, like, I'm tired, then if you say I'm tired, like, you're done, like, for the day. Like, you gotta wake up and, like, change and start working out. Like, I feel like you can't just think twice. Like, you once you start thinking twice, like, you're wasting time. Like, if you, like, And like, you know what, like you just have to like go forward and just keep pushing forward. Like, you know, like all your maxes, whatever, like when you work out, you can't be afraid of the weight. Yeah, it's
don't you also when you also fucking just a side thing. Also, when you test take, it's don't just what teachers tell you. Like your first thought is usually that's like go with your gut. Just do it. Just fucking do it. If you want to do it, just do it. Like who cares? Just just do it.
And then to kind of wrap up the whole podcast for today, that's basically all this like motivational stuff. It's kind of exactly what drives the baddies. You know what I mean? To be better, to be different, to challenge yourself, to add another play even if you hate it, Ronnie, and to just try to like make a difference in the world, whether it's in your life or maybe actually literally in the world. But
and yeah, not only that, just to also build a good community and just help each other out. Like we're just a group of friends, and we'll have different backgrounds. And I know that in the future, let's say we're still on or we're still not on, we'll still make that friendship, and maybe we can help each other out. Like. And whatever circumstances, like, you know, during this quarantine, like, I know we have a small group, but
maybe we'll be more than friends.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And just I feel like just like Jonathan said earlier, like, hey, like, push yourself, like with us, like, we've been pushing ourselves for like 1 year. Like, what's 2 or 3 more years to come?
Yeah,
for a lifetime. I mean, look at the benefits. Look at the rewards. Look at the difference your life has when you actually like challenge yourself that way.
But I hope this is like how short is 1 fucking year? Like, does it feel like
it's pretty fast? Dude, it went by fast.
For sure. It's feel longer in quarantine. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean,
quarantine felt like 5 years.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. Do you guys ever? I heard this song. Like, do you ever feel like life was moving too? I hear people talking about life was
moving too fast.
It was just too fast, and this is just
a way to like pull it
calm. Like, because everyone's just moving fast. You go to work, you have a daughter, then after whatever many years you retire.
Well, okay, Herbert. Going back.
I'm just saying, like, this is maybe it's just time to slow down a bit.
If you have hobbies, your life goes way slower. I promise you that.
Oh, for.
If you don't have hobbies, like you just like, go to work and just go home, like
If you live in a pattern, life becomes mundane.
Do not make your life a pattern. Maybe make your life a pattern if you have hobbies, but not just go home and work. Like you have to have a well balanced life. We'll just end it with that. And I just believe like in everybody has room to grow. You know, like, and don't be afraid to ask questions and seek your like seek your, what is it called, your mentorship in your groups. You know, so you know, Herbert. So final words? Or?
No, guys. It's just thank you for a year. Thank you whoever's listening, and thank you whoever stayed. And hopefully another year to come.
Another year. Thank you, random citizen. Anyways, have a good one, guys.
And happy quarantine.